Hi family, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back on this channel, Chinwo Vlog. How if this is your first time coming across my video, kindly do what to subscribe to this channel. So you will come back to another episode of Etiquette with Jane. Yeah, so today's gonna be a very short one, but it promised to be exciting and interesting. So you wanna stay back and share this video. Okay, so to the episode on Etiquette with Jane, what we are going to be discussing is that word, that sentence, behaving like a Roman when you get to your room. Like, okay, they say when you go out, when you go to a strange place, a new place, okay, when you're in a Rome, you behave like a Roman. Okay, so that's the word we are going to be treating today. I don't know why this sentence just keep ringing in my head. Like, okay, I think most of us we don't really know what we mean by this sentence, or maybe we're interpreting it wrongly. Yeah. Okay, so when they say okay, when you're in a room, you behave like a Roman, they're actually saying that okay, when you're in a strange place or a new place, you learn to behave like them. You learn to, mix with them, act like them, eat like them, do everything that they do. But yeah, that is where my own perspective comes in, and I want you to flow with me. So I know majority of people use that word, but sometimes they mean it when they say it, and sometimes people tend to interpret it wrongly. Okay, so my perspective comes in when they're trying to say, okay, when you're in a place, as much as I want to understand that word, I still find some faults in it, in which I will be sharing in the course of this video. When you're in a place, okay, mix up with them, do what you do. But at the point I want to disagree. Yeah, I want to disagree. But rather, I would say instead of you mixing up, then you have to mix up. Though. But instead of you just, putting yourself in everything that you do you know you can actually be a force to initiate something into that environment? And that is where I'm going. So the word when you're in a room, you behave like a Roman, generally, when you're in a place, the first thing that you should do is to study the environment, study the people you need, study how they do, study their interaction, study their dislikes and their likes. That is one big thing that I know everybody, that is general, that everybody should do. But now let's come to it. Now that word actually was so far to the extent of interpreting to me that okay, if you there is another word that says okay, if you cannot or beat them, you join them. So no, you now have said the general interpretation, like okay, when you are in a new place, you tend to adapt to them. But do you know, are they you can actually initiate something in people in Rome, right? Like this one is just like I don't know if it is idiom or proverb. I think one of the two. It's not the word that I actually need right now. It's the meaning of that word that I actually need right now. So do you know people in the room, people in this new place, people in this strange place that you are, they actually are blinded by something. Yeah, you are coming if you're coming from a different place, you're coming from a different perspective, from a different background, for a different everything. Do you know you are actually bringing something different to any environment, and maybe that is what they need in that environment. So if you reduce yourself to that statement of okay, since you are in a new place, just make sure you do exactly what they are doing. You might be killing some things in you, and even something that they should know about or they should be aware of. Yeah. So I know some people might just be against this statement or against this word. But if you know you have something contrary to what I'm saying right now, make sure you drop in the comment section. Drop in the comment section. I would like to hear your perspective. But okay, let's go. Okay, so when you find yourself in a new place, when you find yourself in a new community, in a new group, as a new member, anywhere, everywhere, the first thing is to study the environment, just like I said. Study the people you need, study how to do. And then I don't want to say you should reduce to what seems to be below your standard in that new place. Yeah, it's not ideal. You'll be killing something and you will regret. It's usually coming as a regret if you try to kill that thing in you just because you want to act like them, you want to be like them. So instead of you reducing or thinking, okay, I just want to do exactly what is going on here, what they do here, why not you be the type that will initiate something new to that environment, to that community? And this is what we get wrong generally in our life, in our daily living. We bring ourselves to the extent that okay, people are not doing anything different, yeah, people are not doing anything new, and you just want to join them and keep doing the same thing. And obviously there are some potential in people that when they bring it out, the environment, the society will change. And that is what we should advocate for the youth and for our children. It's now our turn not to continue living the same thing because we have met ourselves in the room and want to continue acting like a Roman. And here we are supposed to actually initiate something new, bring out something new for a better life, better of community sustainability. Instead of okay, this is how they do it, this is what they do. I don't want to do all of that. It happens in workplaces as well. I would like to speak on that. It happens in workplace. I think I had an experience one time while I was working in a place, and well, that time I was working as an admin officer. So there is a format in which they arrange their files, arrange their stuff there. So I was like, okay, this arrangement does not suit me and the way I want it. So I was now trying to change the arrangement, trying to bring in my own method. So but one of the staff was like, that is not it is done. Don't convince people. Stop doing this. This is how it has been for years. And if you start changing it, the management will talk. I was like, wait, where is the rule that states this way that these things has been arranged is how it should continue to be? No, it is wrong. Someone somewhere should be ready to change something that has been existing for years that actually need an adjustment for betterment. And we tend to forget that we are getting better every day and we are made for greatness every day. Instead of we trying to succumb to that lowness, that low standard, why don't you be the one that will initiate something new? Why don't you be an innovator? So there is another statement that I really do not key into because I really do not like that word. You cannot beat it. If you cannot beat them, join them. Why don't you try? If you have that mindset from the onset, you won't even try to beat them. That's the truth. If you have the mindset of joining them at first, you won't even act towards beating it. So if you have the mindset of you wanting to do better, then don't even try to give up. Don't even try to reduce. Don't even try to stop. You just want to keep going because your focus is to beat it. Your focus is to be better and not to join them in that lowness breeze. So this is where we're going today. Okay, so this is a call. This is a call to service. This is a clarion call to everybody that you should learn to be better. Yes, I got the fact that when you're in the room, you behave like a Roma, but try to do something new there. When you learn what they do, you want to initiate something better. That even maybe they will even see you as their savior. You never can tell. I'm talking in the general terms now. It's not even when you get to a new state or a new country. But I'm talking about okay, you join a new community, team, workplace, school, church, everywhere. You just want to bring in an impact. You just want to contribute your own. Okay, so this new week, I want you to make that decision to bring out the extraordinary inside of you, to improve in whatsoever thing that you've started, and to impact your space. Impact your space. So it's a call to service. this week. I said that this week is not going to be a long one because it's just a reminder that you have that greatness in you that you should not hide from anyone. You just try to bring it out. The world needs to see that greatness in you. Okay, so guys, we've come to the end of today's episode on etiquette with Jane, and I hope you got something great. I hope we learned something new from there. Yeah, thank you so much for being a subscriber of this channel. Thank you for being a part of this program. Thank you so much for being a fan of Jane. I'm so glad to have you. And yeah, so you wait till next episode. So do have a wonderful day. Once again, I mean Janet Bello. Bye.